and we've just saved these variables. We'll go and do something with them in our constantly loop. So we'll go to events, grab constantly, and we want to check if I've gone past my end y position. So we need an if block in there, and we need a greater than block from operators. Grab that equals, change that to greater than. We want to know if my y position is greater than my end position. And if it is, that means I need to go back up to where I started. What we'll do first is when it gets down to that position, when it's fallen past its end position, we will make it invisible. That way we can wait a little while before we send it back up to the top. So from looks, we want to grab set visibility of myself, set that to false. Now before we go setting it invisible, we want to check if it's already invisible, because we only want to do this stuff once. So grab an if block from control flow, put that block inside the if block. And we're going to ask if visibility equals true. So equals, and then from looks, get visibility of myself, and then we'll put a true in there. So if I am visible and I've gone too far, I'm going to go invisible, and it'll only do that once. We'll also disable its physics so it doesn't accidentally bump into anything. That's from the bottom of physics. Set physics enabled false. And then what we'll do in maybe a couple of seconds, we'll tell it to go back up to the top. So from control flow we want 100 milliseconds have passed. Let's try 2000. And in those 2 seconds we'll make it go back to being visible. Set visibility to true. Set physics enabled to true. And set its y position back up to the top where it started. So transform set y position of myself to start y position. Oh, and we'll also reset its velocity. So let's set its velocity back to 100, because as it falls down it'll pick up speed. Alright, let's test that out. Call that falling obstacle. And there we go, we can see it loops quite nicely. Now maybe you might want to put a bunch in there,